everybody, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing great.
What a great hello.
Good. Yes.
All right, so today is a very special day, y'all. As you can see, there's a third screen down here below to the right of me. Yes, that is right. We are joined today by a guest, but we'll talk about him in just a second. But as you guys may or hopefully should know, unless this is your first time, as BigSugah over there, I'm XenosAce, and we are the hosts, co-hosts, whatever you want to call us, the chuckle fucks in charge of this shit.
Chuckle fucks is definitely the right term to use.
Exactly. But today, our guest is someone who has his own podcast.
Whoa.
His own podcast. He also has his own stream. Yes, he streams, he podcasts. What else can this guy do? Oh, you know what? He also has a Facebook group. Yes, he has a Facebook group. What this man does is he talks about technology. He informs, makes people smarter, unless it's him. BigSugah to my, right. He helps people so much, with, figuring these kind of things out. That's what I said. It's my right, motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
Everybody, please give me a warm welcome for HardwareTalkNZ, as they say over there, where it's completely wrong, also known as New Zealand. All right.
Yeah, the land of the sheep.
Land of the shagging sheep. What? God, we're gonna get canceled.
We could be free.
Okay. All right. We're gonna start off with that. Hello. Yes. Yes, I'm here. I don't know. I didn't have anything prepared, but yes, I'm.
Me neither.
HardwareTalk New Zealand. I stream mainly racing games, but I do the odd Let's Play stuff as well. Yes, I do run a weekly podcast where I talk about tech. Think of it like the WAN show if anybody watches Linus Tech or anything like that. Just go through topics, go in a more palatable fashion than a lot of people cover on all these big news sites and things where people just don't quite understand the gist of what's going on. Really looking forward to expanding who I'm going to be getting on next year as well, with more personalized topics to what they want to talk about. And just sort of these guys are really responsible for me having my streaming career up until this point. I wouldn't be where I am today without these people, and got to be thankful, and got to show that, because a lot of people aren't. I've found a lot of people who are just really take it for granted that they've been able to actually have people responsible for being partner or being affiliate, massive views, and it's like, oh, it's just like another day. And I've got to remind these folks that they are part of my community, and want to give back to their community as part of actually sort of being part of it and doing what they've done.
Oh.
26. Down in Dunners. I know it's a bit of a shithole down here, but hey, it is what it is. And
what's the weather like down there right now? I've been fucking hit with like 30-degree days. It sucks.
Yeah, the weather is overcast at the moment. It's probably about early 20s.
Bastard.
But no, we have certainly had 30-degree days. Absolutely. It's not been particularly pleasant, but Christchurch seems pretty mild at the moment. It's going to be for the next week as well, from what I've heard.
Oh, I fucking hope so. Holy shit! Yesterday I was dying, man. Straight up.
Yeah.
The one thing I noticed about Dunedin though is when I was down there is that if you have a rainy day, the whole day is raining.
Oh,
if we have like the morning starts raining here, it'll be sunny by the fucking afternoon. Like it's you can never predict Christchurch weather. That's the thing I've noticed. But like in summer, our first week of summer, it's just pissing down, and then we started getting hit with like 30-degree days out of nowhere, and it was like, fuck, man, it was not fun.
Yeah, we had a car damaged up there from hail one summer.
For real?
Like, yeah, it was that heavy that it literally damaged our car.
Damn.
So I was like, oh, okay, but no, we don't. Yeah, it's pretty consistent. Like the weather, like it's shit for like 9 months a year, and then it's all right for like 2, and then maybe passable for 1. It's like, so it's kind of
Kind of what happens the further south you go.
yeah, absolutely, yeah,
Whenever Cargill was fucking destroyed.
yeah,
There you go. There's New Zealand talk, by the way. We got the American here going, hey, what the fuck's going on?
yeah.
It's usually
So, yeah,
No.
we took over the show. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I'm making the difference of different kind of personal eyes to the chat right now.
Yes.
Yeah, so don't worry about it. Like, I'm making sexy and like I want to kill you eyes to Saya right now. I'm giving, Brom Joe, a little bit, oh dude, don't worry about it. Kind of eyes. But
yeah, Xenos was just wondering that whole time. He's saying that's his excuse. The whole time he was thinking, where is that place on the map? Like,
yeah.
I don't even think it's on the map. Are you sure?
No,
Like,
there are
really
maps
isn't.
and globes that don't have New Zealand on it.
yeah, no. That's why it's such a great joke. It's like Australia. That's it. Right
Yeah,
there.
that's
Just
as far as-
nothing else.
Yeah.
I seen this thing the other day, and it was like, I think they're trying to make another Amazing Spider-Man 3 with like Andrew Garfield, and they're like trying to plan out like a Twitter thing where they all post a hashtag at like certain times, and it's got all these different countries, like English-speaking countries, with like the time on it when they need to be like on Twitter to post this hashtag.
Oh, okay.
New Zealand wasn't on there. They just completely skipped us, and they had some countries I'd never heard of. It's like, damn.
Rude.
Oh fuck,
Rude.
man.
I mean, yeah, but like, does anyone really know New Zealand? It's just the Kiwi land.
We're
Like,
all just in our own
You
little
probably should have
corner
looked
dealing
up
with
Kiwi
this.
land, and there's probably something there because no one really knows it by New Zealand, actually.
Is that in Europe?
Yeah, like
Oh,
I
shit.
hate being compared to Australia. It's so shit. Like we're not even close, eh? Like it's
Yeah.
just no.
I'd
Especially
say
when you're
that's-
talking about sports. Oh no, not even
I'd
gonna
say
go
I,
there.
I do like Australia though. Australia is a very nice place to go for a holiday. Especially,
Everything
like,
there wants to
Brisbane.
kill you.
Okay.
Everything
If you go
wants to kill you.
Brisbane,
Yeah, it
it's
does.
really nice.
The animals, the insects, the weather, also the women, they all
Yep.
want to kill you.
Yep. They do. They fight
land
over
where
toilet
everything is,
paper in
like-
the supermarket.
It's like the land where like everything is 10 times bigger. Although I seen a massive moth yesterday when I was at the gas station. I was like, holy fuck. It was huge. It's like the size of a butterfly. I'd never seen one that big.
Do you go out enough to even see insects though on a regular basis?
Yeah, of course.
Whoa.
I go out
You
all
sure?
the time. I go out all the time, man.
Oh,
But you
Trust
know,
me,
here's the.
I may be white, but I would be literally Casper the Ghost right now. If I didn't. I'm
Mhm.
telling you.
yeah.
I do
But-
burn easy though. Not gonna lie.
Oh
That's
man.
how I tan. I burn and then it tans.
Yeah,
I just don't
yeah.
risk the burn first.
Well,
That's
this being a redhead though, isn't it?
yeah,
what?
kind of.
Being a
Kinda-
redhead.
Yeah, see, like I don't think I'm a full-on redhead. Like I know
You
I'm a
don't reckon?
redhead, but I'm not like a full-on red. I've gone naturally blonde sometimes. It's weird.
Oh,
Depends on the fucking season. I remember there was like 2
Like
years where I was like, there's 2 years where I was like full on blonde, and then it went.
I knew I was
ginger
attracted
then,
to you
and I
for
was
a
like,
reason.
Fuck,
yeah.
man.
I got a thing for blondes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
The ginger came back after a year or so, and I was like, "Fuck, man!" I was like, I thought I had a soul for a minute there.
yeah.
It crushed my dreams.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm
Yeah.
lucky though. I'm lucky with my ginger hair and everything. Because if you look at most gingers, it's either really coarse, very orange, with my type more of a strawberry blonde. Plus,
Yeah.
I'm not riddled with freckles, so I'm quite happy.
Maybe not on your ass though.
You should see my ass, bro. It's almost as ginger as my head.
Oh, Jesus.
Thing
I'll
is,
let you know.
in your
I'll let you know,
ass.
Zero.
What?
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll confirm it IRL. Okay.
Oh wow. Whoa. I can confirm it IRL. I have pictures.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. All right.
when are you
Yeah.
coming to Christchurch, huh? When are we meeting up and going getting some
I'm
velvet burger?
I'm literally leaving tomorrow.
Wait, you coming to Christchurch tomorrow?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All right. Plans.
Yeah. All right. We'll just I'll hit you up, dude. I'm there for 2 weeks, so
Wait,
you got
do you
time.
know whereabouts you're gonna be staying?
Yeah. Yeah.
What area?
Oh shit, dude. Let's go to map. It's got a map. Yeah. I need to know the suburb. I know what part, but like I don't know what suburb it is.
Do you know what, like, is it east, west?
Everyone
sort of-
here has no clue what you're talking about.
I'm kind of
Just
doxing
making-
myself.
We're
Really,
making quick plans to meet up. This is happening.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
no,
All's
don't
well.
talk about this on stream, right?
Oh, you're on a hotel. Okay.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
what that is.
They're all
Easy.
doxing themselves. It's all good.
Yeah. Oh. Sorry about it. Yeah.
I never
Yeah.
said where I'm gonna be. We're just saying
No,
we're gonna meet
true.
up. Also,
True.
yeah.
Think about the YouTube, right? I'm gonna have to do a
I'll be
lot more
back in-
editing to this video.
All right.
You know, it's funny though.
But
It's like I'm not worried at all
you're right.
because if I was doxing myself, there is no one in my chat in your chat right now. From New
ouch.
Zealand at all, anyway. So I mean,
I thought you were just saying there's no one in my chat. That's funny.
No. There's.
But let's get on to some topics here. Let's get on to some topics.
let's
Those
just talk-
holiday plans can be talked about afterwards when we're not doing
Exactly.
the podcast.
Yeah,
Just
sorry.
saying.
Oh, okay, we took over your stream. I'm sorry. All right.
I don't mind that.
Anyway,
Okay. So
what's been happening in the world?
I was gonna say, what
Oh.
about this is now the New Zealand Talk podcast. What's been
Okay.
going on in New Zealand recently?
Fuck off.
Oh, who wants to go first?
I mean, you go
I got
first.
nothing.
You go. You go. I know nothing in New
Um,
Zealand. I don't know where it is on the map.
I guess COVID shit is pretty high on the thing at the moment. Oh, the National Party's got a new leader. Because old Judith left.
Wait,
Because of
she's not prime
scandals.
minister anymore.
No, she's not the leader of the National Party. No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
There's a big scandal about
Oh,
old
no.
what's his face, the guy who was the leader a couple of years ago.
Ooh, scandals. I like scandals.
And she was like, nah, I just decided to tell the media what was going on. She quit, and so we've got the ex-Air New Zealand boss, who's the leader of the National Party.
Oh, okay.
So that will be interesting to see what happens. But oh man, I don't know. I'm not going to speak opinions too highly.
I don't keep up with politics enough to.
Oh
Like it's something that just does not really interest me that much.
no,
I
I
feel
know
like
they're all kind of the same.
I feel like with New Zealand and that nothing really happens. Like nothing changes. I mean, they're trying to
No.
bring in like this new rule where like smoking is gonna be banned at a certain time.
Yeah.
Hello, ooh la la.
Oh, spicy.
Yeah. Oh,
Let's
hey.
go.
Gotta.
That's a
Podcasts can't be
full
without a little bit of
Christmas
love,
show.
right?
That is
Little bit of
so
I like
podcast
the
love.
sweater.
Tell her I like it.
Yeah,
Tell her I like
they
it.
love the sweater.
I like your
The sweater
Yeah,
is a hit.
definitely.
The Christmas
Yeah.
shit's fucking dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, like with politics in New Zealand, nothing really happens. Like you get a new leader in there, but like, what's gonna happen? I walk to the shop the next day. Is anything gonna be different? No, like nothing changes. I don't know why they've opened up the borders, or they're trying to open up the borders though. Like shit, we had our country was like COVID free for a bit. It was like maybe
Yeah,
like
for like
5
a good
cases.
few months. Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
5 cases, and then they decided to try and open up borders and that, and then it's just spiked up again.
Yeah.
And
Blame
they're
the
like,
Aussies
get your
across the bed.
vaccine. They're like, get your vaccine and you'll be right. But even though you have a vaccine, you can still get it.
I just love
Oh,
how
yeah,
you guys can close down your borders, but as soon as America tries to close down its borders, they're like, whoa, 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 America closing down borders?
Oh, that's what the National Party
What? And it's like,
about too. They wanted
Like,
to keep
come
it open
on.
all the time.
Yeah.
They wanted to keep it open. It's like, yeah.
I think
crazy.
I think traveling is like it's
A
like
bad
a
thing.
yeah, it's a bad thing right now. I get why people want to travel.
Yeah.
It's such a nice thing to do, but like until they can like minimalize all of this shit, I don't know why they're opening up everything. I don't know. I suppose
I
some
mean-
countries are just never going to get rid of it. That's the
So
thing.
here, well, it's never going to get rid of. It's now the
No,
flu.
exactly.
It's now the new flu.
No.
It's just a new
is, yeah.
variation of the flu. That being said, does hurt people, but I will say, since we're gonna just go ahead and go full spicy shit on this, I was reading about the new.
Here we go.
Well, I mean, this is pretty. This is all conjecture at this moment. This is all what I've been reading, and it's that the new variant, Omicron or something like that, is actually going to somehow, it's spreading like wildfire supposedly across everywhere. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, or anything about that. What they saying is like it is actually gonna help end the pandemic because it's pretty much we're gonna have almost like herd immunity or something of that sort, where it's just like now it's becoming normalized. It feels like a huge government conspiracy though at this point. It's just been going on for so long.
So many people don't want to get it. I mean, my sister, she's having her 5th child now. She's pregnant.
Wow.
Oh, congrats.
Another little kid. Yay. But she was like saying like before she got pregnant, she didn't want to get it. She didn't want to get the vaccine or anything like that.
I wasn't even talking about the vaccine. The Omicron is a new variant of COVID.
Yeah.
But like people are worrying about it and everything. She's like, I don't want to get the vaccine and that. Like before she got pregnant. Now she's like, well, now I definitely don't want to because she doesn't know if this vaccine's going to affect her baby or nothing like that. Like it's a weird thing.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of this COVID shit, man. I wanted to go see a movie the other night. I was going to go see Spider-Man, and I haven't got around to getting my 2nd vax yet, like my top up. And I was about to go and that, and then I looked online for like times and that, and went to order my tickets online and shit. And it's like, just so you're aware, with the new government rules and they're like, just so you're aware, when you come to the movie theater and that, you need to show proof that you've been double vaxxed and everything, or else you're not getting let in.
Yep.
And I was like, oh fuck! Like the thing with the vax and that, like, there's so many anti-vax people, especially in New Zealand, and that. My suburb right now is the least vaccinized suburb in all of New Zealand, apparently.
Really?
And it's because so many people are anti-vax here, and it's like, well, if you don't get your vax, you can't do anything. You really can't, and you can't get jobs now and everything because of it. And people are still like, yeah, nah, fuck that. It's crazy.
It should be your right to, decide whether you're vaccinated or not, regardless of, what the government says. For me, when I hear people say, oh yeah, you need to have a passport to do this, it brings me back to the good old days of the 1940s and in Germany, where they ask you when the Gestapo will pull you over and say, papers, please. Papers, please. Yeah, I've proven that you are, in fact, A-OK by the government, which at that time was Nazi Germany. Yay.
Yeah. Make sure you're not Jewish.
Yeah, like seriously. Now we have a freaking piece of paper that says, "Oh yes, you're vaccinated," which you are a clean person. The hell is this shit?
Thing is, though, it's like everyone has their right not to get vaccinated, but like every company in that has a right to say that unvaccinated people aren't allowed in. But now the problem is where the government's saying, well, they're making the rules now. It's not up to the corporations and the companies and all this type of thing. It's not up to them to let people without the vax in or not. It's the law now. It's a new law. You're not allowed to do anything.
Stuff that actually have specifically said that they want unvaccinated people in here. I think there's even a supermarket that were employing unvaccinated people somewhere in the country, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, really?
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, and it just comes up to the point where Joe said in the chat, I have not seen the stats for the stillborn babies for women who've gotten the vaccine, which would lend you to do your sister to do her research on that, Sugar.
Yeah.
But like that's the craziest part. It's like now we are being dictated, if you're vaccinated, you're fine. If you're not vaccinated, all of a sudden you're just some sort of pariah that needs to be cleansed. It's kind of scary. It's like, you know, I might not be able to get a job at the turn of the year because all of a sudden I don't have a vaccine and I refuse to because I have a weak immune system. It's not a political thing. I'm not doing it because I hate the liberals. I'm not doing it because I love the Republicans. I'm doing it because I have a weak immune system, and vaccines hurt me a lot more.
Yeah.
You can get exemptions here for people that really can't, who really can't get it, and I think so. There's some easier restrictions for people like that, but I don't know what it's like over where you are in terms of that sort of thing.
Oh, it's fairly the same. I haven't heard of a, you know, exemption from the vaccine, but then again, you know, our country is pretty much heading the news, or not the news, but like the updated information because of the CDC, and you know they're in league with the WHO, who's ran by the Chinese, and those are actual facts. I'm not like just saying, look at, see, China's in charge of this and therefore this is all man-made and planned. No, what I'm saying is, you know, they're heading up those sectors of you know, health and disease. But you know, like we're at this kind of forefront, and honestly, I'm just gonna say it flat out. America don't know what the fuck they're doing. They have all these doctors and scientists who say, oh yes, it's definitely, you know, this and this, and it's like, bro, you got other doctors who, you know, this is their specialty, you know, in viral infections, and you got some guy over here who's in charge of pediatrics saying something completely different. Who am I going to believe? I'm going to believe the guy who's, you know, studying the viruses, you know, who studies viruses for a living, not, you know, not some guy who works on feet. Like, he was just president appointed. Like, why am I going to listen to that guy?
Yeah.
So
I guess like there's still, America's probably still clawing back from, I guess, I mean, you know, everyone's probably going to say it, and you know, it's a hot take, but the lack of consistency that the previous president had, like,
oh, he was actually consistent. That's the problem. He said lockdown borders. Yeah, he said lockdown borders.
Yeah, but
you know,
like, as soon as he wanted to do that, he got so much backlash.
Oh my gosh, yeah. He said we don't want anyone.
Like, because didn't he say he doesn't want anyone from China coming over? Or something?
Yeah,
I mean,
no, seriously.
Yeah, that was the first thing. Yeah,
I think he could have worded it a little bit better, because it, like, he was having all this shit on the news saying that you know, he's a racist and all that type of shit, and then he comes out and goes, I don't want Chinese people in the country. He's like, locked down the borders. When everyone just thought it was like a whole race thing.
India as well, I think, was pretty soon after that.
I think if he worded it a bit differently and was like, look, I wanted to, I don't remember how he said it, but from what I've heard is that he just went, I don't want Chinese people in the country. We need to lock down the borders, stop the Chinese people from getting in.
Well, he said he didn't want people coming from China to come into the country.
Yeah. So I feel like if he worded it a bit different,
he's not a politician. That's the thing.
Exactly. Exactly. No. He's the guy that you're fired.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fired. Yeah.
He's the apprentice, man.
I think that was the problem with his administration. You know, and the fact that the CDC was toting him around like crazy. Like, there was a lot of, like, the CDC was actually kind of going over his head and releasing things to the public, saying like, now you need masks, now you don't need masks because we need it for our healthcare workers, now you need masks, oh, by the way, you know what, double mask up because that's actually better, you know, and all of a sudden to, like, you know, flip-flopping every which way. That was the CDC kind of overstepping the president at that point, which, you know,
don't forget the bleach.
Oh, well, that was Lysol. That was Lysol.
Lysol, right.
I didn't hear about that. What's that about?
So the president's the president was taken out of context with that one.
Oh, you know. Okay.
Yeah, if you look at the source information from that, or the source media from that, it's not what he said.
Okay.
He was likening it to like saying like, can't we just come up? He's basically describing what like a cure would be. Like, can't we just find something that goes in there and, you know, does what Lysol does and just wipe out viruses? And, like, you know, so that got taken out of context, saying, hey, just go inject yourself with Lysol. I mean, that's just like, you know, anything. You read something, or if you want to manipulate it to your own, you know, to your own whim, that's cool. It's like, you know, you know, we could say, you know, that, you know, New Zealanders love shagging sheep, or, you know,
It's
America
true.
loves shooting kids in, you know, schools, and, you know, we could say that as a joke, but all of a sudden someone can take that and flip it around and be like,
Yep.
this guy said Americans love to kill kids in schools.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
that's
true.
like,
Yeah.
was like, that's not how I said it. That you're removing context because you're an asshole.
The problem is too, with all these news stations and that, they literally take that one thing. And the problem lies in the people who read the news or watch the news and that, because they hear it from the news and go, oh yeah, he said that. They don't actually look it up to
Yeah.
see what the fuck he actually said and why he
No.
said it. They just go, he said this.
Yeah,
'Cause
as
the
soon
news
as
said, he said this, and
as soon as you're as Fox, NBC, CNN, whatever, as long as they grab onto it and can get it out to the masses, that's what people will believe.
Yep, they want
Yeah.
people to be able to read it. Absolutely.
Yeah. So.
It's just like a thumbnail on YouTube. It's all clickbait.
Yep. Mhm.
Oh, but sometimes that clickbait's worth it, man.
Yeah. Like, gets them a lot of clout. So.
Right.
Faces,
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the world's fucked up. Just,
It is. Always has
Yep.
been. Full of assholes.
yeah.
Not
And
you guys.
I mean, no, I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole. You hear how much shit I give? Yeah, you hear how much shit I give Sugar? Like, I'm an asshole,
Yeah.
dude.
It's always to me too. He's so
It's
lovely
love,
to his chat.
And you're the only one I play video games with now. Like,
Yeah,
of course
I
it's
can't
you.
wait for Stepdad to catch it from you.
He caught some last night. He caught some last night.
I was looking at the missus today, like right before I came home, from like for my stream and shit. And I was like, it's so funny, like playing with stepdads and Xeno. It's like, I swear, like sometimes they're both really trying to fight for my affection. Like, they're both trying to fight to be like, who's the better dad or some shit like that. So it was like when stepdad said, he's like, you almost got the threat. I guess I can live with you, like live without it. And then you're like, don't worry, Sugar, I'm proud. And I was like, oh, I haven't heard that from Xenos in a long time.
Is it Uncle Xenos then?
What?
If it's stepdad.
No, I'm original dad. I'm biological dad.
Original dad, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I came out of his cock one day.
Yeah.
Grew into the being.
Somehow this motherfucker was the one that outswam every other one of his siblings.
The reason why I'm the way I am is because he wasn't having sex with anyone. He just kind of like was jacking off, and I hit the wall and kind of just morphed into the being I am. That's why I don't look like him.
No, I blame that on your mother.
Who's my mother? I thought I hit the wall, man.
Hell no. No, I'm not a virgin like you. Excuse you.
What the fuck?
Oh, shit.
Virgin. It's just because I call the fucking ADR the ADR.
You mean the P90 the ADR?
Virgins. What is it with like all these e-girls on Twitch saying, "Oh, I'm a virgin"?
It's just I don't
like,
know.
No.
Guys
No.
are fucking virgins, apparently. I never understood it. You finish it and they're in pain. I'm just like...
You know what? I don't know what to say to that.
I'm just saying, like, it's kind of how it is, right?
I just think it's funny that people actually get offended by that. Like, people call me a virgin. I'm like, sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You just own it, eh?
But guess what? Because of my virginity, I think about your girlfriend or your wife. That's what I'm thinking about.
And your mother.
And your mother.
Like
all three at the same time.
Yeah.
All in my hand. Yeah, I love how some people get offended by, these stupid little emasculating jokes.
People look like virgins as well. Like people say that someone looks like a virgin. It's like, how?
Oh, I do look like a virgin. Dude, look how fat I am, bro. I look like I got bitch tits. I look like a virgin. Huh?
He's the manliest of men.
Not in California. California, that's called virginity right there. Fatness. Woo. Woo. Woo.
Nah, gotta love the dad bod. Absolutely.
Oh, this
He's
is
only
way
a
beyond
virgin
dad
'cause-
bod. This is crazy uncle bod. Drinks too much.
He's only a virgin because he doesn't like using his cock. He prefers to, two in the pink, one in the stink.
I mean,
prefers using his hand.
have you seen these fingers? Sausages. My 2 fingers is your 4 fingers, Brand. Just saying.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
they thick. They thick. Yeah.
I smell sausages. There was this ad back in the day, and I don't know in other countries and that, but it was like there was like this burning building, and this guy downstairs like sitting on the couch while his house is burning down, just goes, "I smell sausages," and like every time it just reminded me of my cousin with big ass fingers.
I need to look at that ad. I need to look at that. I don't remember it.
It was like a cartoon ad or some shit. I don't know if it was
Okay.
like just a New Zealand ad or something. I'm pretty sure it was like for Howler's sausages or some shit.
Oh, right.
Before they got that bald guy to do it.
Oh,
That
he's
just-
amazing, Mr.
Yeah,
Hart.
I can't remember his name.
Yeah,
That just
Jason
sounds
Hart,
like
I think his name is.
horrible.
Something
Why?
like that, eh?
Oh,
Like,
Oh,
a house
that's
burning down and all you can think about is food?
Yeah, I would.
Really?
Holy shit, I'm hungry.
Okay, I
see
guess
this-
don't call the
I
fire
see the-
department.
I
That's
can
not
see
the
the sign.
thing to do.
Yeah.
Damn.
You don't think
I
about
can
your
have
house
some
insurance,
waffles.
your threat of life, and your family as well. It's like, nah, just want just got the
Sausages.
munchies, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably what he was smelling. Is like, fuck, that meat smells pretty good. What are you cooking, Mum? She just runs out. She runs out on fire and she's cooking.
Wouldn't that be a taco then, not a sausage?
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh.
I am
Oh,
terrible. I'm going to hell and I'm okay with it. Driving the short bus there.
You'll be smelling a lot of tacos down there, man.
I'm
They're all
probably-
burning.
I'm trying to keep myself off that path, that motorway, but
Oh, of
apparently
hell?
people keep dragging me there. People,
Oh, I don't know why
yeah.
you hang out with us then. You're in trouble, my guy.
Yeah.
You're in so much trouble.
Oh yeah. I'm fucking doomed, man.
That's what, yeah.
yeah.
Ain't no way Jesus is gonna be my best friend in heaven. I get there, he'd be like, "Who the fuck are you? Why are you shagging our sheep? Marry them first, fuck's sake!" Like,
Make sure you got consent, sir. Make sure you got consent.
Exactly, yeah.
I asked,
Yep,
it went
absolutely.
bad. Like, it's just-
Oh my god.
Oh my god. But yeah.
And there's the people that marry themselves as well.
What?
Yeah, there's people
You
that
can't-
marry themselves.
you can't masturbate until you put a ring on your own finger.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, it is a thing.
In
Yeah.
like New Zealand?
Oh,
Maybe
seen-
maybe at Westport. Like, I don't know.
we sport. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
That's basically
And Hamilton.
I don't know if I'd say Texas, but it's basically our like hillbilly town.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, no. Hillbillies marry their cousins.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
true.
Not
do that too.
themselves.
They do that too.
Oh, well, in that case, then yeah. Yeah, no.
fuck.
Okay, I'll remember that. Go to Westport when I go over there.
Yep. Hell yeah.
You sure?
I'll fit in.
Yeah, I went to Westport as a kid, right? And I remember. Do you remember the Heelys? You know those like shoes with the wheels on
Yes.
them.
Yes.
I had some of those, and I was bored, and we're like right outside of a skate park. So I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna just rock up in my Heelys," and everyone stopped skating and shit. They were skateboards and scooters and that, and they all just stopped and they came up to me and they're like, "Where the fuck did you get those?"
Civilization.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I was like, I'm from Christchurch, and they're like, "Bro, I have never seen these before." And I was like, "You guys got TV?" It's like,
They
it's
probably don't even like
excellent.
a Kmart or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Probably don't even. No.
I was surprised they had a United Video there. I was like, "Yeah."
Oh wow. Yeah.
I was
That's
so
memories,
I
man.
was so shocked. It was like their only
Yeah.
store.
So for those of us in the United States, United Video sounds like their version of Blockbuster. Just saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ah.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
Yep.
There you go.
Like,
Probably
you go
owned by the same
hire out
company, actually.
movies and that. Do you guys have like
Probably are.
Video Easy or Channel X?
Video Easy, Channel X. Yeah, I remember Channel X. Yep.
Do
Channel
you guys
X.
have those in the US, or is it? Just
Are those like
Blockbuster?
porn channels or something? Or
No. It's like Blockbuster. You just go there and hire out movies and shit. Although you
Probably
can
owned
hire
by the
porn,
same
there is an
people.
R18 section.
There
I
is.
walked in there
There
as a
was that.
kid and I had no idea.
Oh,
And I just seen all
Oh.
these like naked women getting plowed and shit on these like DVD covers, and I'm like, wow, I like this room. I think I was like 7 or 8.
I was gonna say that was just yesterday, right?
Oh no, I wish. I don't even think we have those anymore.
no,
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 I-
no. Nope.
They
all
don't
gone.
exist.
Nope.
It's just Netflix.
Netflix and the internet, man.
Yep.
Netflix in the
I
hub.
remember, I remember growing up and just being like, I want to go to United Video, go there and hire out a game for like 8
Oh,
days.
hell
And
yeah.
it's like $3.50.
Yeah.
Or you could like hire out a console or something.
You could. Yep.
See, I
Yeah.
love how you guys say
The old days,
hire
man.
instead of rent.
Oh, look. You pay rent. You don't hire your house. No.
we
it's not
we
the
say
same
we
thing.
do say rent, but yeah, it's a different context,
Yeah.
I guess.
You
Yeah,
pay
wait.
rent to your house.
You can
don't
rent a
hire
car
your
though.
house.
We rent cars and houses.
So
True.
you can rent a you
Oh,
can
yeah,
rent
I've had this
you
guy buy a
hire a
car.
console though.
Yeah.
See, for me, hire is hiring an individual person to
right.
do
Yeah,
a
okay.
job. Renting
It's that as well.
is paying money to borrow a non-living thing, you know, an inanimate object to do a purpose,
Yeah.
such as, you know, a
Right.
movie, console, game.
That's the
Okay.
thing with
See, New Zealand's all
Zealand is that-
flip-flop backwards, man.
The thing with New Zealand is that we don't care what the word means as long as someone understands us. That's literally it.
True.
Yes, bravo.
I think that's all. I think that's all language.
It's English in general, right?
Yeah,
Like-
I think
Language
so.
in general. These weird noises just coming out of our mouth somehow makes up something that's understandable for us.
Well, I suppose the Chaperons song comes to mind, doesn't it?
What
I
song?
don't even know
What?
that song.
What? Oh, okay.
What?
Perform it, Santa. Perform it.
It's just basically it's just mumbling and like it's words. There's
Oh,
Well,
actually
isn't that
words in
isn't
it.
that
Like
isn't that
modern-day
most rap
hip-hop.
today? Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
most-
it's
most
words.
day rap.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Righty.
Yeah. I
Reference that you guys don't know. I did.
It's just Young
There you go.
Thug.
yeah, I know.
Young Thug.
It's freaking. Yeah. Oh God, you're young.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's you know, Frank Sinatra. That was more my day and era. You know.
Of course.
Motherfuckers.
You like your classical. Yeah.
I like music that I can understand the words to that don't repeat thousands of times.
Right.
I grew up with like my sister's music, so like I grew up listening to like Tupac
Oh,
and like Biggie
okay.
and Eminem and Nas, Tribe Called Quest, like just all hip hop and that. That's so like when I was like I think I was like 15, I started listening to other genres and that, and it was like it took me a while to get into it because I was just a full on hip hop head as like a kid.
right. Yeah.
And the reason why I started listening to other genres at 15 is because all of it was like I couldn't understand it. I was like, this is shit.
Sounds
Yeah.
like shit.
I grew up on country music.
I bet. I'm sorry. I bet. Like,
I just love how he says I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just stereotyping. I don't. do
Yeah,
it,
it's a
but
stereotype, but hey, stereotypes are there for a reason because it's usually true.
Partially, yeah.
Well, I feel like you don't sound like a Californian.
I mean, I don't sound like a typical Californian, but that's also because, you know, my upbringing was different. I didn't, you know, I read, you know, Western books and sci-fi books instead of, you know, going to the beach and doing that other
True.
shit.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up on country music instead of whatever the, you know, the pop or popular shit was back then. I was listening to Willie Nelson, you know, George Jones and George Strait and all that stuff growing up. You know, Johnny Cash also. Anyone who says Johnny Cash isn't country, forever, eternity in hell to you. Just saying.
I don't like Johnny Cash.
Nah, Johnny
but I
Cash
don't-
is an
I
acquired
won't deny
taste.
that he's I wouldn't deny that it's country though.
Oh, there was a whole phase where people were like, Johnny Cash is like the best like blues singer ever, rock or whatever. Like he's country through and through, and there was just a whole denial movement that Johnny Cash was country because it wasn't popular to like country. So he automatically became not country, even though, you know, his music was good. And it's like, you guys are just so full of shit. So, but yeah, I grew up on that kind of stuff. So my upbringing was a little bit different than most Californians. Also, I grew up dirt floor poor. So, you know, most Californians don't grow up that way. So, at least Southern California. Yeah.
Hey, preach, yeah. Yeah.
Lots of spaghetti and rice in my time.
Growing up, and like, majority of meals were ate on the floor, watching the news and that. Parents had the couch. Here's us with like on the floor with a fish and chip packet.
I'm just happy you had the news. I had like 2 channels, and it was either Bonanza, some like Western actually TV show from way back when, reruns of that. That was it. We didn't have news. We didn't have the channel for news.
It's just that 6 o'clock news, man.
Yeah, 6 o'clock. Yep. With old good old Hillary Berry.
Yeah, Hillary Bowery and what's that other guy? Fucking I forget his name.
Roberts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Someone or other, yep.
Everyone watched the Channel 3 6 o'clock news.
Oh yes,
no one watched
TV. Yep.
Oh, bro.
Yep.
I met Erin Simpson once. She's
real?
She was boring, bro.
Oh,
that's offensive.
She came to my school, right? And she did this performance in that. And then I just went up to her and I was like, so when's this gonna be on TV? She's like, I don't know. I was like, I thought you ran this shit. She's like, it might be on TV in the next 2 weeks. And I'm like, I can't be fuck waiting. And then I just left.
Oh my god.
I don't get the hype around her. I'm sorry. She's a nice lady. I just found her performance boring.
Yeah. Wait, who is she? Is singer or something, or?
No, she's a sort of. I think she tried, but she failed completely.
Yeah. She tried to sing in that, and then like she's
just a presenter.
She's like this, a kids TV presenter.
Yeah.
Oh. So.
She came to high school, and everyone was like.
I'm still trying to understand this, honestly.
Zeno, sorry, this is the New Zealand episode.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I'm trying to learn new things. That's basically what it is.
Yeah.
The thing is with New Zealand culture and that is really not worth learning. It's kind of.
I mean, if it ain't on a map, it's not worth learning, right?
I mean, me and Hardware will know what the fuck we're talking about. But we don't care for it.
The least thing I care about, and actually it offends me when I see it, it's New Zealand culture. I don't think any other country on the globe does it. Is they get these like Ford Utes or Mazda Utes or trucks, as you call them in the States.
I was gonna say I know what a Ute is. I've watched Top Gear.
They cut the springs and they put like 24-inch mags on it, and I'm just like, what's the point? What have you done to a perfectly good vehicle?
24-inch mags, like wheels or
rims?
Oh, okay.
Rims. Yeah. Why? What have they done?
That's a thing everywhere, my guy.
But why?
That's done all over the world. Because people think it looks good. It looks like crap.
It's functionally ruining the vehicle.
In all fairness, they're just reducing the amount of springs. They're not taking the springs completely away.
Oh, I've seen it completely out too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, I hope they have like freaking glass roads over there, because you're gonna be driving down that shit. You're gonna be like, my ass is hurting so much right now. What is going on?
You're riding a reindeer.
The funniest thing with cars that I see in New Zealand is the bogans. They always buy these like little shit boxes and then try and pimp them out with spoilers and neon lights and shit. You can tell they don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's like, this is
not a specific New Zealand thing either. That's an all around the world thing.
Or like a BA
the car I can afford. Let's just pimp it up.
Or a BA Falcon and like do burnouts in it, and listen to freaking like 90s screamo music and think they're awesome, and like the Falcon guy.
You hear them at night just driving, like every night they're on the avs.
They do it to country music over here, but yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
They grab a V8 Corvette or a V8 freaking Ranchero or El Camino, and we'll do the same shit, but like I said, to country music instead.
Oh, the bogus here are just dumb as shit, man. They pimp out their shitty little cars. They drive on the Avs at night, blasting fucking drum and bass, popping fucking MDMA and pingers all night, and then yeah, bro, like this is all they do, man. It's just a fun life.
Yeah.
Must be fun. I would get so bored, man. I
Yeah.
mean,
How could you be bored when you're on MDMA? Have you ever been on it? Have you ever been around people who are on it?
No,
but I know
They're
my
having
buddies
fun
who've
all the
been on it.
time. They're having fun all the time. They're in their own little world, just enjoying life.
Actually, speaking
you know
of
the funniest-
MDMA, sorry to interrupt the conversation.
Oh, you good? You good.
Back when Pokemon Go was a big thing, right? Here we go. All right. I know it's not that big.
I think I know where you're taking this.
Oh, do you actually? Okay.
I
all right.
don't.
think I'll let you continue though.
There was actually quite a lot of collaboration between teams and groups and things like that. And one night, I was in Mystic, which is blue team. We decided to have about 4 or 5 cars together, and we had a chat group, and it was named MDMA.
Oh,
And
Okay, I don't know where you're going.
and what it was obviously like kind of like the old the Trump slogan of "Make America Great Again." It was "Make Dunedin Mystic Again," and like people wondering, like we saw this MDMA notification come up on our phone, and we're like, "What are you like doing drugs, dealing drugs?" It's like, "No, we're just playing Pokemon at all hours of the night," and it's just like, what? And it was just crazy, like explaining to people. It was like, what are you on? Why do you have that reference? It's just it's crazy.
Hold up. What did MDMA stand for your group? Like,
yeah, Make Dunedin Mystic Again.
That's fucking funny, man. I see. When I thought you brought up Pokemon Go and MDMA, and did like a pop on MDMA, and then would just stay up all night walking all over Christchurch just trying to catch Pokemon.
Oh, see, no, I wouldn't catch Pokemon on drugs. I couldn't catch anything. Like, like I haven't taken drugs in the first place. But like,
only thing he's catching is a fucking case on that point.
Yeah.
But,
Isn't MDMA like similar to meth?
Oh, probably.
Basically a myth. Isn't that what the MA
we're
at the
asking
end of
Daddy
it
Xenos
stands
over
for?
here.
Is
Does he know?
methamphetamine?
We're asking.
Isn't that what like MA stands for at the end of MDMA though? I don't know what MD stands for, but
I don't know exactly what it is because it was a little outside my purview.
yeah.
When it comes to it, the only stuff I really know anything about is weed and pain pills.
Right.
For reasons I will not go into.
I don't know stuff about weed.
Statute of limitations haven't hit yet. I do love this comment though. As a barber, I love the show. It is every stage of beard growth. Clean.
Yeah.
Like, dirty. And then full.
It's coming back.
Yeah.
It's coming back.
I should be over the other side of the screen, so we got it in chronological.
Oh, I mean, we're in order of some sort.
Yeah.
But
I'm kind of sad that I shaved mine.
Podcast is yours like completely grown, somewhat grown, and then none at all. So that kind of
I messed my beard, man. This is like not even a fucking centimeter long.
I know.
Grab it, but like.
Why did you have to shave it, dude?
If you watched my Halo video, I kind of explain it slightly. So I said, I think Xeno said to me, he's like, "Why did you shave it?" And I was just kind of like, "Well, the missus wanted me to shave it.
I know how you feel.
And she does things to me." And Xeno's just like, "Why don't you just say no?" And then I'm like, "Well, then she doesn't do things to me." Like, so I was, that's my reasoning behind it. I miss it though. She's like, "You gonna shave it again?" I'm like, "I might shave it and then start regrowing, like start it from scratch at the start of the year."
He's whipped. That's what we're trying to say.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Suga's completely whipped. I like that. Yeah. That's the running joke. I didn't even know that was a running joke until I found out that was the running joke. This man.
It's okay.
I'm whipped
alright.
too. I'm just not that hard whipped. Like
I'm not as hard whipped as everyone makes me out to be. I'm just saying, like, all right. All I'm saying is I showed my beard that night, and I got fucking lucky. All right, I got fucking lucky.
so happy for you. I'm happy she decided to actually kiss your face for once.
Not your like scraggly wee ears that are all about,
Oh man, but and you know what? I'll say the same thing that I did when I said back then. Just tell her the beard is for her pleasure. That's all.
It's a clit tickler. Am I able to say that?
It's a thigh tickler. You're doing things wrong if your beard is the one doing the tickling there, dude.
Yeah, I know. I'm joking,
sir.
I'm doing it from the back, bro.
You're still doing something wrong.
Oh,
I'm just playing, man. I'm playing.
No wonder.
It's the mustache that's yeah. I don't know.
No.
I'm just not gonna get into it. I'm just not gonna get into it. I know what I mean. I'm not explaining it. This is not gonna come across as well as I like it to.
This is horrible. You know what? This is why women say, you know, men can't find the G-spot, because most men can't even find the beam to flick properly. Bro,
that is true.
You're giving men a bad image right now, man.
I know how to find it.
Are you sure? You just said your beard and your mustache tickle it.
Well, you can't just pleasure the one spot. You gotta make the rounds. You know what I mean? Go all up and down it, inside it, round and round. I'm just saying.
All right, so
this took a turn.
This took a
I sort of have the
education.
It doesn't make me any less comfortable.
This is sex ed right now.
Yeah, talking about sex ed though, Alec Baldwin.
Oh, I haven't.
Oh shit.
What?
Hardware, how much you know about this? I've been wanting to talk to someone else about this. Nothing. Okay. Well, damn. Sugar has now disconnected.
What the fuck? Speaking of sex ed, Alec Baldwin. I can make a really bad joke right now, but
I was gonna say, make sure your gun ain't loaded. Accidents happen that way. Accidents happen.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no,
it's just as dangerous.
So we got through the whole last episode without doing, a little bit of a.
My suitcase is packed.
Cool.
Ah, there we go. Suitcases are packed.
They really be fresh,
right. But what I was getting to is, I have one bit of new information. That is, Alec Baldwin didn't want to give up his phone for some reason. There was a warrant for his phone, and supposedly the detective. Yeah. So supposedly the detective said that Alec Baldwin was very uncooperative with handing over his phone after being served with a warrant for his phone, which means there might be something to hide. Or he is just a person of the 2020s where, you know, their phone is everything in their life.
I bet it's an Apple device, and they're gonna need someone to freaking unlock it and pay millions of dollars for that to happen, right? Because that's what happened to that other shooter that was a few years ago.
Well, I think if they have a warrant, they can have it opened by the person. Like they can just.
Oh, okay. Okay. Is that how that works?
I think so. I think that is how it works. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not studied up on the law on warrants with smart devices like that. So, but at the same time, what
happens if he doesn't give it up and they've got a warrant for it?
Well, then that's actually he can get in trouble for that. I think that's obstruction of justice. So, But also, I think with the warrant, if they can't make him do it, I think they can make the Apple, if he's got an Apple device, they can make Apple, remote open it or give, a reset code. Huh?
They didn't used to be able to do that. That's why there was
No.
that whole big thing a few years ago
Yeah.
about that. Yeah, the fact that they couldn't actually open their own devices because that was part of their security policy.
Yeah. So, but now the warrant should allow them, just like how a warrant will allow you to go into a locked building, whether you have the key or not. I think that applies now to smart devices as well. Yeah. Well, now they can just tell, hey, Apple, unlock this for us now. It's, we got a warrant for it. So as long as you have a warrant, I think the biggest issue was cops not having a warrant for it, and or detectives or law enforcement of any nature not having a warrant and saying, hey, I need you to open this dude's device, and they're like, well, do you have a warrant for that? And well, no. So I think that was the major issue there. But yeah, that's the Alec Baldwin news I have now. There's still criminal charges pending. Not charged, but pending.
That man's got to be shitting himself.
Yeah, right. He's got so much money.
They reckon he shot him on purpose, right?
No. It's not so much purposeful. It's premeditated. It wasn't premeditated. They're trying to figure out was there negligence. So more manslaughter charges, not murder charges. They're trying to find someone to blame, and Alec Baldwin was trying to blame the gun for a while, saying I didn't even pull the trigger and it shot. They're trying to get onto the prop master and Hollywood and all that kind of stuff.
Why was it pointed towards that person anyway?
Well, that's because Alec Baldwin was a dumbass who doesn't know how to operate a firearm properly because he hates it. No, stormtroopers actually hit what they're aiming at. I mean, don't hit what they're aiming at. Yeah, they don't hit what. So this man's a freaking bounty hunter.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Bubba Baldwin. That's straight up how it is.
So good, he doesn't even need to pull the trigger of the gun to kill someone. Jesus.
He's sitting in the fucking Iraq.
Right?
Who was it? There's a New Zealander guy that was in Star Wars. The actor.
Oh, the guy who did Jake the Muss.
Yeah, in Shorten Street.
He's Boba Fett.
Yeah, Boba Fett. Yeah, that's right.
And he's all the clones as well.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you've never seen Once Were Warriors, Xenos, it is a good movie. I don't know if you'll like it though, because it's just full of our accents.
You guys, for some reason, think I hate like anyone who doesn't have an American accent or something.
I don't like my accent.
Why?
You attract us for some reason. I don't know why.
I know. Well, it's because I don't hate you guys. Jeez, the whole world's like, oh, fuck them Kiwis, and like I'm just like, yeah, what's up, guys?
Not on the map.
Yeah.
No wonder they
I'm probably one of the few Americans who can actually point you guys out on the map. You're that little island south of Australia, right?
No, that's Tasmania.
Yeah, I know.
What?
Trying to call you guys savages right now, okay? Jesus.
You don't know where we are. You don't know where we might be.
We'll come find you. We know where you are.
You're just in the North Pole, that's all. North Pole.
The North Pole.
Yeah, exactly. It's not actually hot over there.
We're somewhere.
You guys use Celsius, so therefore you're in the UK.
Ooh, shots fired. Drive on the right side of the road, fools.
They don't call it the right for the right reasons, The right side of the road for the right reasons.
I feel like if I was driving the right side of the road, I'd be so confused.
Yeah, it'd be weird, man.
Well, that's how it would be when I'm on the left.
Yeah.
Are you serious? I guarantee you, I'd be that guy who's like, who hesitates to make a left-hand turn, like at a red light, Like I know some countries still, or just like how in America, if you're at a red light on a right, or and you're in the right lane, you can make a right-hand turn if the light is red and there's no traffic, and you can safely do that. I know that you can do that with left-hand turns too, in places that drive on the left-hand side.
you're allowed to do that.
It depends on your country.
Green arrow, you can.
Yeah, if you get we got red lights, and then there's arrows. If it's a red light and you get a green, turn the way that the arrow's facing.
Okay. Yeah, so
because the green arrow stops the other side. So like you'll have a red, the other side will have a red. This side will be fully red. This side will have a red and a green arrow, so it stops the oncoming traffic, so you can turn.
yeah, well, so I'm talking like, so you know how you're, so I'm guessing this is not applicable to New Zealand, but there's some countries that when you're driving on the left side of the hand or left side road, you can actually make a left-hand turn at an intersection, even if you have a solid red, as long as it is safe to do so. So
Right.
That makes sense because I've had so many times where I've had a green, the other side's had a red light, and he just goes to fucking turn on me, and I'm, bro, what the fuck?
well, you're supposed to do it safely. You're supposed to do it safely.
But some people are just idiots.
Well, that's everywhere.
It's
Yeah.
kind of funny here. I've been in an American truck that actually hasn't been converted to left-hand drive.
Oh, so you've driven
you
right
see-
hand or left hand side?
Oh, I haven't
Yeah.
driven it. I've been in it. So like
okay.
he was on the wrong side of the truck, and I was like, that was so weird. Like I was, like I was feeling I was in the driver's seat. Yeah, because there's a certain before a certain year you don't have to have your car converted to left-hand
Yeah.
drive, right?
Mhm.
So right-hand drive. Yeah,
There's a
I'll
lot
keep
of
getting-
A right hand drive.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of American muscle cars in Christchurch, where like
Yeah,
they're
there
still on, like they drive on the left hand, like the steering wheel's on the left hand side of the car.
Mm.
Yeah, they don't have to change it. They just have to drive on the left side of the road. I feel like
Yeah.
that would be even more confusing.
It would be.
Is
Yeah.
driving on the left hand side of the road in an American car.
Yeah.
See, for
would-
me is driving manual when you're on the right hand side of the car.
Oh.
You're shifting
Yeah,
with
'cause
the
using the
left
wrong
hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's so normal.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
it's- True.
I don't know.
That is
I
nice.
for those kind of small, like, well, I should say smaller, not small, but it's like, you know, like precision movements. I want to use my right hand because I'm, mostly right hand dominant with most things. So it's like,
Yeah, as people are. Yeah.
like I would like the right hand. The right hand should be controlling those precision movements, not the left hand.
But not the wheel.
That's
though.
no, the wheel
Wait,
because the
that's-
wheel's basic. Wheel is just circular.
Quick question.
You know,
though.
it's
So with manual cars over in the US, so the way it goes is like the first gear is on the top left, and then the second gear is just down.
mhm.
Third gear is up to the right and then up. Is that mirrored in the US, or is that the
So
same
let's
way?
see. So, it's actually been a few years since I've driven a manual vehicle. Because on a motorcycle it's different. But yeah. So 1, 2, up, shift right, up, 3, 4, up, shift right, up, 5. Yeah, or drive.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
so
the
it
same
is
way.
mirrored.
Japan, apparently. Okay.
Though
Interesting.
German cars are different, actually. If I
Are
remember
they?
correctly, German cars, they, I think they have a little bit of a different pattern where it's like you got your first and you drop down, shift over, and then you go, I think it's back up. So you make a U to get
okay.
into second gear.
Oh.
I think,
interesting.
if I remember correctly, I think my buddy's BMW had that.
Oh, that's random.
Yeah.
That'd take a lot to get used to.
Yeah.
So with motorcycles and that, I've never ridden a motorcycle before. It's all done with the foot, right? Like your gears and that. Or...
Oh yeah. Well, so your clutch is actually on your hand, so it would be on your left hand.
And
Oh.
the gears are done with your feet.
Yeah. Yeah, the
yeah,
motorbike. Yeah.
European cars don't mirror gears.
Oh,
What?
Japanese though. Oh, okay. Yeah, so
But
the
that means we get the mirrored gears. That doesn't work.
Oh, wait,
Because we get Japanese cars, right? Like import directly from Japan.
Well, no,
America
actually, you would get imports. I think we have places that actually build them over here. Like, I think Toyota
Yeah.
has a manufacturing plant over this way. I think Mexico.
Yeah. Mm. So like that we get mirrored gears then compared to the rest of the world.
who knows? I suppose it just depends on the car then.
Yeah,
Mm.
but yeah, for the motorcycle part, So you clutch in with your hand instead of your foot like you would in a car, and then you control your gears, and they're usually in a 1 high 4 low kind of ratio, which means your first gear is, you know, you have your first gear, then neutral, and then 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, so
how do you go back a gear?
so if say you're in neutral, if you want to go into first, you go up a gear, which you would shift up, and so that'd be your first gear. And then when you want to go into second gear, it's a little bit longer press, but you'll skip right over neutral and then go into second gear by shifting down and then keep going down.
That's
Okay.
weird.
Well,
Yeah, so
opposite. Now that I'm thinking about it,
with
but,
a,
you know,
with a car, it's just if it's not on a gear, it's
Yeah,
in
yeah,
neutral, right?
neutral.
Yeah.
yeah. Where motorcycle, you have to put it into a neutral gear or into the neutral
Obviously,
gear. Also, yeah.
Quite obviously, motorcycles don't have reverse as well. You just go
No, they
back.
don't.
No, yeah, they
Yeah.
do. They do. It's
do?
just
They
2
do?
leg horsepower. Yeah, 2 leg horsepower.
Yeah, 2 leg horsepower. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had them thick thighs. But yeah, I love motorcycles. They're easy.
Do quad bikes have reverse?
No.
No.
Not that I know.
No.
Not that I know of, actually.
Oh.
I think I've only ridden
Yeah,
2 quad bikes, and that's it.
I've never ridden a quad.
I have
No.
either, so I wouldn't know.
I have more time on trikes, if anything.
Trikes are fucking cool.
That would be awesome. Yeah.
They're like, I like the trikes that are 2 wheels up front and 1 wheel in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, the Can-Am Spider is the one that I spent a lot of time on. Those things are like snowmobiles with freaking traction control and ABS. It's freaking stupid. They are amazing. I hate driving them because, you know, you're basically in a motorcycle position. You know, you're like motorcycle, and then you're just like you're trying to lean, and it's like you're not supposed to lean. You're just actually supposed to turn the handlebars. It's like you don't do that on a motorcycle to actually turn. You lean, you know, to do more turning than anything else. So it's like it's the weirdest feeling ever.
Yeah, like
fucking
trikes with
bit.
1 wheel at the front where you do lean to turn it. Like that would be weird. Like I've seen
Well,
cars with that too.
Well, I mean, look at the Reliant Robin. You know, you flip a lot if you lean, especially on like there's a lot of ATV. You know, there's a lot of ATV accidents, I should say, involving, you know, 1 front, 2 back wheels. And people get hurt on those all the time, especially here in the States. It's like, because, you know, they're just so easy to roll. It's not even fun.
Yeah.
Those little fucking cars are like this big on fucking Forza.
Yeah. They're
Those little
insane down
machines.
the drag strip, those wee cars though.
Chucking
Like-
on,
Because
like,
they're so
chucking on
light.
S2.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's just
That, like,
a car.
they have such stupid builds on there though. Like, I don't think you
know.
can actually physically get one of those small cars that fast in real life.
Oh,
Bro,
I
I doubt
doubt
it.
that.
Like, they're like saying, "Hey, we're gonna go ahead and put a V8 in this thing." It's like the V8 is as big as the whole
V8 in a
car.
Honda Civic. V8 is in a Honda Civic, a 76 Honda Civic. Why? How does it even work? Like,
Well, you see here, I just got to go ahead and, you know, gut out the whole passenger side because that's where the engine's going.
yeah, got my gearbox in there. Yeah, I still keep it front wheel drive too. it's like, I don't even know.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Make sure you replace that axles, therefore your wheels are gone. You know?
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna stop. I'm just bolting it up to the stock transmission as well. Just like, that just makes me
You just turned that Toyota from a freaking 400,000-mile car to, you know, 20,000.
Yeah.
It's only 20,000 miles on this thing. What's going on with it? Well, it's you got a stock transmission here, sir. It's shredded.
Yeah, got a supercharged V8 with 750 horsepower. Like,
I wanna build a go-kart one day.
oh hell yeah, yeah.
Like out of a trolley or some shit.
Yeah.
get the cage of a trolley and then just
Oh,
sit in
okay.
there with the
Yeah.
steering wheel at the front of it.
Hell
Just get a
yeah.
Jeep.
Yeah,
It'll be
yeah.
the same thing. Just get a Jeep. Get a Jeep that's raced. It'll be the same thing. The center of gravity will just keep you flipped over the whole time.
Maybe those roll bars do come in purpose.
They do.
Yeah.
Haven't you seen the stickers on Jeeps? It's inverted text that says, "If you can read me, help me flip." You know.
Yeah.
I would not do it out of a trolley. For us Americans, trolleys are shopping carts. You know that you see at the grocery store. I have to say it, or else people are gonna be like, a trolley? You mean those things in San Francisco that goes ding ding? You know, you see in all the rom-coms where the guy's running after the girl trying to jump onto it.
Man, those are trams.
That's a trolley. The red ones are trolleys here. They're open air. How do you get? It's a cart. Freaking the things you get at the grocery store is a cart. Freaking
shopping. Yeah.
Shopping cart.
Well, then you drive them with a motor in the back. That's a cart.
No, that's a go-kart.
Yeah, but it's a cart.
That goes.
Yeah, they move. Yeah.
How would you do the wheels on that thing? The freaking, I'll say it in your terms, those trolley wheels are just terrible.
Yeah, you take them off. You take the whole fucking legs off of it, and you just use the cage part. And that's the only thing you'd use on it.
Okay, so it would be basically.
I don't know exactly how you'd do it.
Couldn't you just like take the wheels off and like get a go-kart and weld the trolley to the go-kart and extend the steering wheel and the pedal up, so you'd still be in the cart, and then have the go-kart to make the thing move.
Talk about bogans. Look at you guys with that kind of design. What?
What up? Yeah. Gotta be inventive, man.
No,
that's not.
I had a trolley once, and I was gonna turn it into a barbecue. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
Okay, see now that's a good idea though.
Yeah.
Imagine.
The only thing is that I don't have any welding tools. So.
Oh man.
Have you heard of JB Weld?
No, I haven't.
I have.
Well, JB Weld. You know, poor man's welding tools right there.
Yes, yeah, not sponsored. No, we are sponsored. We're sponsored by.
No, we're still waiting for a sponsorship, but here's the problem. I don't think anyone's ever going to sponsor us.
No,
we are
just hit up lttstore.com.
I'll hit up like Raid Shadow Legends.
Or Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah,
Raid Shadow Legends. Yo, Adam and Eve, come on over.
Everyone and anyone.
Yeah, they do. Red Bull. That would be nice.
Red Bull.
Seen those like Red Bull cars going?
Oh, Red Bull. Oh, I heard bowl like a freaking cereal bowl.
Red Bull. Red Bull.
And like, bullshit.
That's bullshit.
Let's not do Red Bull. I'm sorry. I dislike Red Bull. Their drinks are nasty.
I don't like drinking them either. Actually, I prefer V.
I like Monster, man. Monster's fucking good.
The Monster Mash.
You're such a Chad, bro. Go back to Call of Duty.
Chad, yeah.
Yo, man, the Mega Loco one.
Okay, you know, I'll give it to you. I'll give you that. Yeah, the Mega Loco, actually.
That's the only one I'll drink. I don't drink the real.
They do have another good one. It's the Tropical Paradise is also really good.
They've got a pink can as well. I think it's like
a
peach flavor or some shit. That shit's fucking good, man.
Like, the Tropical Paradise one's also.
I used to drink these like old blue cans. I think they're like NOS or some shit.
Oh, yeah, NOS.
NOS was
oh my god.
I used to mix that with moonshine, if you know what that is.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yes,
I used to mix NOS and moonshine. Those were good old days.
Yeah, I don't think they sell NOS anymore. I haven't seen them in ages.
They're still around.
Put it in your car.
Sure. Yeah, I highly recommend that.
Speed and Fast and Furious.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You hit it too soon, bro. And then vroom. Funny. Yeah.
I'm actually a big.
What if NOS was actually sponsored by
NOS?
Yeah.
I wonder if they're. Well, it's the same logo and everything. I wonder if NOS just was like, "Hey, we just came out with an energy drink because we have all this fuck off money. Why not?"
Yeah, exactly.
You can run as fast as this car can.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Supercharges your innards.
Hey, NOS, we'll be waiting for your call. All right, just
Yeah.
put us up. Yeah.
Hey,
They
and you know
normally
what?
give you wings, but this shit'll make you run like a motherfucker.
yeah. Fuck the wings, bro.
Hey, man, I want a Bang sponsorship, man. That's what I want.
Bank.
Bang, the energy drink Bang.
Bang. Oh, I've never heard of that. No.
Oh, what? Oh, they're
no, that's
great.
Not a thing yet, dude.
So, in order to not sound too much like an infomercial, 0 sugar, 0 calories, like no
okay.
no sugar crash. It's basically they took like gamer subs and all those other things where they're like, oh yeah, this is no calories, no sugar crash because there's no sugar, blah blah blah, and they actually just have some really good flavors with a shit ton of caffeine, and I like not having a sugar crash.
I
love
hate
caffeine, man.
I hate stuff that tastes like that artificial sweetener is horrid. I don't drink stuff with no sugar. I can't do it. But if it actually tastes good, then actually it might. But yeah, it'd be hard.
Well, then you might not like Bang because my dad is also the same way. He hates the artificial sweetener taste. For me, I can't taste it that much. But then again, I'm just a Neanderthal. So, who knows? But my dad says he can taste it in most of them, and therefore he won't drink it because he doesn't like that artificial sweetener flavor. So
I tell you what, so with like Coca-Cola and that, I'm not the biggest fan of Coca-Cola. Like I'll have it, but I reckon the best one is the no sugar one, because like when you like pour Coke in that and it has all that fizz and shit. It never happens with the no sugar one. Plus, you don't get that like weird texture in your mouth and that from it.
now I gotta ask: are you talking about Coke Zero or Diet Coke?
No, okay,
no,
so
there's one in New Zealand called no sugar. It's just another one.
No sugar.
Yeah.
So we've got normal Coca-Cola, we've got Coke Zero, we've got Diet Coke, and then there's Coke no sugar.
You can't buy Diet Coke here anymore.
Yeah, no, you can't. But it's
why? Because it causes brain cancer or something?
Yeah, dissolves wax. I don't know.
Right. Dissolves your brain, man.
Yeah. No, don't like yeah. Actually, I only drink Coke Zero. I can't drink regular Coke. I find it too sweet.
I think it's fucking hilarious when people will be like, "Yeah, I'm on a diet," and they're grabbing fucking stacks
Coke,
of like diet Sprite and shit. Yeah, I'm on a diet, man. I'm tempting the Diet Coke. Yeah,
you just drink liters and liters, gallons and gallons. This is like
what a diet, bro.
Yeah, what a diet, man.
All that sodium is just gonna be great for your body. Oh yeah. I think that's my favorite thing, especially here in America. It's the biggest joke I feel like, where it's like you go to McDonald's and you get like 2 freaking Big Macs and like, you know what, I'm on a diet, so I'm gonna get the Diet Coke.
Didn't get 3. I got 2.
Yeah, I didn't get 3. I didn't get 3 Big Macs. I just got 2 and a Diet Coke, and the medium fry instead of the large. It's like, that's your idea of a diet, sir? You just only cut out 500, 600 calories, and okay, cool.
I'll tell you what, if I'm going to BK or any fast food restaurant, I'm going all out. I don't go to them often. If I'm going there, I'm getting like everything I can. Like I'm going hundies on that shit.
People shit on people who go to McDonald's to buy a salad. Like,
yeah, like, do you want fries or do you want apple slices? I want you to shut the fuck up and give me some fatty food.
You know what? Here's the problem. Here's the problem, though. Their salads are actually more calories than like some of their other burgers. Yeah, like I think it was like one of their chicken salads was either equal or more to than a Big Mac. Now this is just the Big Mac, actual sandwich, not the extra fixings. But like the salad was more calories than the Big Mac. I was like, are you serious?
Ow.
Because the dressing and the fried chicken. So the dressing has a whole bunch, but also it costs like $8 to get a free. That's USD. $8 to get a freaking salad there, and it's like,
it's not cheap. No.
Like I can go to the grocery store and buy a salad that has the same amount of calories, but it's also like twice as big for like $3 to $5. Like
I reckon like I would never buy a salad from a fast food restaurant. Like you just said, you can go to a fucking grocery store and you can make it like a salad that's 10 times better, man, for like half the price as well.
Speaking of sandwiches, all right. this is a question for Daddy Xenos. All right.
Batman, got it.
Why
Fluffy.
do Americans call burgers sandwiches? Like, fuck off.
Wait, what?
Like, fuck off.
No.
Burgers are, I mean,
I mean,
I mean-
to be fair to the Americans, they are technically sandwiches. It is a piece
I
of
w-
bread.
okay, I was gonna
with
say there's a
some
couple
meat and stuff.
there's
Yeah,
there's a
it's
couple
bun,
things here.
but
Couple things here. One, I've never heard anyone reference a burger as a sandwich when they're talking about
Okay.
burgers. And two, if you think about it, like Suga said, a burger is a sandwich. So is a hot dog.
No.
A hot dog
No,
is a
no,
sandwich
no.
too.
No.
What is a
No.
bun? Bun is just bread.
No. It's a different.
Yes.
No. It's a different
Okay.
word. No.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure? Like
I'm
a
sorry,
hot dog is a
Hardware, I've been
sandwich?
Americanized.
No, this is not an American thing. This is just, semantics.
So I'm gonna walk into McDonald's and say, "Oh, can I have a sandwich?" What the fuck are they gonna say?
Well, they're gonna say, which burger do you want?
Exactly, burger.
Yeah, well,
Burger.
because we know, like, most people know it as burgers, but like if you want to get down to semantics, a burger is a sandwich.
No.
Like what? Okay, so here's the thing. You tell me, what is a sandwich then?
Is 2 pieces of flat sliced bread. with
What does that have to be
filling.
flat? Okay, well, hold up. I'm gonna stop you right there. That's
It has
not
to be
true.
flat.
Okay, so Subway's got it wrong.
Yes.
So Subway is not sandwich makers. They're what then?
That's a good. I have to think about that.
Oh yeah.
Isn't it more of like
Come
a
at
roll,
me.
though? If you think about it, it's more of like
I
a
mean,
roll.
oh yeah, but then why aren't they called rolls? These are
Because
meat-filled
roll
rolls.
Sounds appetizing, does it? Because it
Sure
sounds
it
like you're gonna
does.
get rolls. You're gonna add rolls.
You know what
to
doesn't
what-
sound appetizing? Burger. A burger doesn't sound appetizing. It's like a booger. What? Like hello? No.
Well, I'm not eating sand.
Yeah. So a sandwich also doesn't sound appetizing either.
No, it doesn't. No.
I don't like sandy witches. I like them to be
No.
cleaned.
Yes.
Tell
Yes.
you what, I love a good panini.
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah.
I know you like
Panini
penis.
does
I
roast
know
me.
you like penis. It's okay.
Okay, yeah, now.
Yeah. So basically, by your definition, the only thing, so by your first part of that definition, it's flatbread. But now you're literally cutting out about 75% of what are called sandwiches out of that. So okay, so your definition, flatbread. Okay, go next. What else after that makes
Okay,
it a sandwich?
Bread is not like a wrap. So that has to be like sliced out of a loaf.
Okay, so like sliced bread. Okay, we'll say sliced bread.
Yes. Yep. What else did you want to know? Sorry.
I want to know the rest of your definition of a sandwich.
Oh, well, that's that, and then basically fillings.
Well, what kind of fillings? Like,
Well-
there's like, we gotta get specific on
Well,
this if you want to get,
Pretty much like time.
Yeah, I want to bring up something real quick. So I'll go just
Alright.
see what's the difference between a corn dog off the stick and a hot dog. Then if you consider the latter a sandwich. See, in New Zealand we call corn dogs like on a stick. We call that a hot dog.
Hot dog,
And
yeah, it's a
then-
basic
And
sausage.
then
What it
yeah,
is.
yeah,
Hot dog.
that's a hot dog to us. And then
Yeah.
there's American hot dogs, which is the
Yeah.
sausage in a bun.
In a bun. Yeah.
yeah. So, but I mean, like, corn dog's just good, and a corn dog is actually fried. Therefore, it's not made
Yeah.
in the same way as a hot dog would be. In
it's,
American
deep
terms.
fried in batter and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a fried. It's a the stick
Yo,
is
I'll
there
tell you what's-
literally just to make your hands not greasy.
Yes.
I'll tell you what's fucking good fried in batter. You guys ever had a deep fried Moraba?
Hell yes. Hell yes.
See, I'm the fat man here, and I haven't even had anything
Oh,
like that.
dude.
I haven't even had a fried
Deep
Twinkie,
fried
bro.
Moraba is so good. Yo, that would be fucking mean. You could deep fry anything 10 times better. Like no bullshit.
Yep. Exactly. Yep.
For a
What was it-
chocolate
what was it-
explosion.
was it the
Oh,
Simpsons? Or something where they had a deep fry and they literally deep fried everything.
They have a
Like,
fried
yeah.
sandwich?
Was that The Simpsons? I can't remember now.
Oh.
But that
okay,
was
I
just
think so. I think so. You might be right on that.
Yeah. But wow. Yeah. They have fried sandwiches.
I was gonna
Really?
say I don't know of these fried sandwiches.
Fried.
Well,
I've
I-
never had a fried
toasted
sandwich.
pie.
At that point, I would consider the sandwich not a sandwich if it's fried after that.
Well, we have a toasted sandwich here, which
Well,
is technically fried
Yeah,
Yo,
and
you
I
know what's
guess
good
I
on a
guess
toasty?
or grilled. It's
Yeah,
kind
I
of
mean
like-
I was gonna say it's probably grilled, like a
grilled sandwich. Yeah.
like a grilled cheese, like a grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Like technically that is also frying since you fry them in butter, you know. But like
yeah, because we've got things that like close down and we
Yeah, like a sandwich press or a
sandwich
toasty
bread,
maker.
Yeah, toasty
You
maker.
know what's fucking good in those, and this is a hot take, but if you put like
Pineapple.
strawberry jam,
Oh.
no, pineapple, fuck that. If you
Oh,
put
fuck you.
strawberry jam and cheese in a sandwich press or a toasty maker, holy fuck, it's good. Like I've told a few people and they've gone, "Why the fuck would you do that?" And then they try it and they're like, "All right, take back everything I ever said about you." Like,
I mean, jam is just amazing. Like jam is
Oh,
the
yeah.
best. I
So wait,
people who don't.
when you call like a peanut butter jelly sandwich, right?
Yeah.
It's not actual jelly; it's just jam.
Well, so no, okay, so
Is that
well,
what a PB&J
no.
sandwich
So
is, bro?
jelly and jam are two different things. Now I'll go.
Yes, they are.
I will hit you on the justification for the hot dog being a sandwich. But yeah, jam and jelly are two different things. I think though when peanut butter and jelly like got its name, it was kind of like my justification. I have no idea if this is true or not, but in my brain, my intelligent guesswork here is at the time when it kind of got its name for jelly, peanut butter and jelly, is that most people were using jelly, which is is and will be a lot of more cheaper than jam, because jam is more preserves, where jelly has is actually jello, just fruit flavored jello with maybe some fruit bits in there. And so
It's
peanut
just
butter
jiggly frozen water at that point.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Isn't
it was cheaper.
There's a
And at that
third
time,
variant of that though, isn't there? Like there's the jelly, there's the jam, and there's something else that they have that's sort of similar.
Jello?
well, no, preserves I think is what you're trying to go at.
Yeah. Okay.
Which preserves is also is roughly the same as jam in my opinion, but
So wait, what is Jello then? Is that just jelly?
Jello is literally just horse hooves, man. Pectin.
Yeah, it's like literally just jelly. Yeah, like
Yeah.
what you make in the packet. You know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
that's-
I've only ever heard the term Jello be used like by Americans and that.
Well, yeah, Jello. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't. What do you guys call Jello over there?
I don't even know what Jello is. I thought
You
was
call it
just
gelatin?
jelly, but
Or
gelatin.
yeah, gelatin.
Jelly.
yeah. Okay, so like when you go to the grocery store and you pick up this little individual do you guys get served jelly at hospitals like as a food when you're having an overnight stay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get that.
Oh,
And
okay.
sandwich
So-
and some, like salad.
So
like
that
fruit
those
salad
are
or
called
something.
jellies.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, that's
Although we do
interesting.
have like Jello shots though. Like we do have Jello shots.
Oh, yeah. I mean, but that's
So then I
because
guess, yeah.
that's because America came up with something amazing. You guys just had to steal it.
Yeah, well, let me talk about Australia real quick and Pavlova.
Oh, we're not going to go there. Oh.
But what
No,
about
But-
what about pineapple lumps?
Oh no,
Yeah,
I like pineapple.
Australia tried to take both of those. That was ours from the
know.
get go, motherfuckers.
Yeah, fucking. Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
No,
Pineapple on pizza, best damn thing ever.
Clotheslines,
Hell
man.
nah. See, the thing about pineapple, I like sweet things on pizza, but I like it as a sauce. Like it's like you put
No.
pineapple on pizza, right? You're getting like this juicy
Pineapple is
fucking.
amazing.
It's like pouring water on your pizza to cool it down. It's just dumb.
What?
No.
It's just dumb, bro.
What?
It makes no sense to me.
Are you putting a full pineapple on the pizza or something, sir? Like,
No,
what are
I'm
you
just saying,
doing?
like, you put
Amazing.
pineapple on the pizza. It's like some juicy shit where you're meant to be eating something savory.
It's
I'm
no,
rocking
it's
out
sweet and
the
savory.
Hawaiian pizza. All right, I'm rocking up. All right.
Yeah, thank you, Algo. Thank you.
No.
The good type of sweet
Ooh.
on pizza is like a
Enos,
It's like
time him
an
out.
apricot sauce or
Time him
something
out.
like that. Apricot chicken sauce or something.
I just lost another
That's
Twitch sub
well
right now. Algo hates me. Hey man, I blame my Hawaiian side is telling me pineapple on pizza every
Yes.
single. You know what? Pineapple.
I might
Pineapple's
wanna
just good
this
on
right now.
on pineapple's great on anything. Honestly, have you ever had
I love
pineapple in a
pineapple.
sandwich before? Oh,
Don't get me wrong. I
Yeah.
love pineapple. And nothing against pineapple. But when
it
you
sure
put it
sounds
on
like you have
pizza, I
something
can't
against
agree-
it.
I can't
He's
agree
got
with it on pizza.
a mission against pineapple.
Algo, you're gonna hate me right now, but Spam and pineapple on a
Yes.
pizza. Ooh, I don't like
Yeah.
Spam actually, but that's because I'm weird.
Bam.
Wait,
Oh.
what is spam? I don't
It's
even
like,
know what
Spam?
that
it's like bully meat that they used to have
Yes.
in the war.
It's canned
Yeah.
boiled meat,
Yeah. It's kind of like mince, but
except for
worse.
salty.
is. It's like mince but worse.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's like if you took a hot dog and put it in a can instead of as what you guys call sausage.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
worse. Spam on pizza. No.
It's just salty. It's salty. No, it's another thing. I could see it working. Now I want to try it. Algo, thank you for the idea. I'm gonna make a Spam and
Right.
pineapple pizza just for you, Algo.
Have you
You
fried
know-
spam?
I
You know
like I
what
said,
the
I actually
best
don't
type
like
of pizza
Spam,
is,
so
though?
No, neither do I.
I've stayed
No.
away from it.
Yeah.
One of my favorite pizzas though, just it literally has no garlic and cheese. I love
Oh,
a cheesy garlic pizza, man.
That's
It's
just
so good.
cheesy breadsticks at that point.
I know, and it's fucking amazing.
It's
Yeah,
amazing.
that's not a pizza. That's just breadsticks with cheese.
It's a pizza, man. It's a cheesy garlic pizza. It's like no toppings.
That's not
apart from,
pizza.
like, it has a
It
cream
is.
cheese base, and
What
then
is-
it's
what
just
is that?
cheese on top and garlic.
Dessert pizzas, guys?
Oh,
What?
dessert pizzas? Oof, those are good.
I mean,
man.
it depends. Is it a pizza crust with a sauce and then a topping, like a cheesy topping, like a mascarpone?
Yeah,
if we're
yeah.
going to do like
Yeah, it's made like a pizza. Like you get like.
well, then that's a pizza.
A barbecue and like cheesy
Is it cream cheese?
cream cheese base, and then you put like just garlic over top of that. And
Oh
then
wait,
you
so
put
it does have like a
cheese on
sauce on
top.
it. It does have like a white sauce on it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just literally saying
Okay.
it. I thought you were literally just saying it's just garlic and cheese on top of
Yeah,
pizza
Oh,
crust.
no,
no. It's got like
No,
it's got
If it's
sauce
got
on
a
it.
sauce, okay, then I can call it a pizza. Then I can call that
I
a
think
pizza.
curry pizzas. Oh god,
What pizza?
that would curry. Algo said he's got had a curry.
Ooh, a curry
I just
pizza would
love-
be
I-
great. I've had Mexican
love-
pizza, carne asada, cilantro, pico de gallo, and all that kind of good fixings. Great, actually.
I wanna try a traditional New York pizza.
Yeah,
Those
man.
massive pepperoni ones.
Well, okay, like what do you mean?
sure
What
you've
do you
tried
mean?
one.
I've yeah, on many occasions actually. We had one place in LA that would actually ship over water from New York over, to California to make their pizzas because yeah, so there now we're getting into another American hot topic here.
Hot topic. Yeah.
Yeah. Freaking yeah, so the thing about New York pizza is like New Yorkers will tell you it's not a real New York pizza unless it's made with New York water because there's like water has different mineral compositions, depending on where you are in the world. So there's something in New York's water that changes the dough and gives it a, slightly different flavor and texture than a pizza on the West Coast or even, just a few states over, to the west, because it's all different water composition and everything. So, like, if you want a traditional New York pizza, you got to go to like actual New York or a place that sources their water from New York, which is weird, but there is an actual difference, which is really stupid but weird.
So we got some traditional New York like pizza places here. So I think it's
Do
like
they get their
Sal's
water
Pizza or
shipped?
something.
Do they
I
get their
don't
water
know.
shipped?
I
If they don't get their
I
water
guess they
shipped,
don't.
No, they
I-
probably don't.
then you're just
they
getting
probably don't.
thin crust pizza.
Yeah.
Mm.
I want to try one of those massive ones because I mean I've seen them. They're fucking huge, man.
Yeah.
Fucking slices are like this long, and oh, that just sounds like a heart attack in a fucking meal, and I love it.
Algo, thin over Chicago deep dish?
Oh, Algo.
Oh. You know what?
Oh,
You know what?
no.
I can accept that though. I can accept that though because you know what? They are very. It's like comparing apples and oranges together. Like, do you want
Yeah.
do you want something foldable or do you want something that is gonna
So you
stick to
like
your
Italian
guts?
pizza then?
I like all pizza. Are you like you put a pizza in front of me? It could be like an actual Italian, like from Italy pizza. I'll eat that shit up. Freaking
Okay.
fresh mozzarella and tomato and some what is it, basil on there, just and with a very light sauce on it. Bam, I'll eat that shit up because their bread is completely different. You know what? Costco. You guys don't know what Costco is.
I do.
Oh,
I
you
have
do?
heard of it.
I've heard of it.
So Costco
I
makes
think I've
a
asked you this question before, but
Yeah.
yeah, I can't remember.
But yeah, so Costco makes this crazy pizza. I call it Californian pizza because it's just different than everything else, but it's actually really good. I'll eat New York pizza. I'll eat Chicago deep dish. I'll eat any kind of pizza. Freaking love it
It's
all.
just pretty universal.
I
Yeah.
mean,
I feel like I'm the same. Like speaking of pineapple on pizza, I still eat. I'm
Say
just
that
not a
again?
big fan.
All right, I'm gonna
Pineapple
turn
on
up with
pizza.
one. Okay, I'll turn up with one.
You'll turn up with one, I'll eat it. Like
Alright.
I'm not a big fan of it, but I'll still eat it. Like, yo, I gotta take. You've got Velvet Burger in Dunedin, right? You've had that.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Bro, I want to get a Velvet Burger again, man. We got one in Riccarton. Fuck, it's
Oh
good.
yeah, I know where you are. I know
what
where that
makes
is. Yeah.
Velvet Burger so good?
It's like, yeah,
It's
okay,
like
so
American style burgers.
it's
Like,
just a fat fucking burger. Like you can't
Yeah.
hold it in your hand. It's that big, and it's got like proper pieces.
That's a
of
pretty big
meat, like-
sandwich.
Yeah, it is good. It comes with a fucking burger holder, so like you're not slopping it all over the place, so it all
God.
stays in its right
Yeah.
position so you can eat it.
God's sake.
They even offer to cut it in half for you if you want
Yeah,
it
they
like
do.
that.
Yeah.
Oh wow. But
Like,
you're
it's
no
that
bitch,
big.
right? You're no bitch, right? You don't
Oh,
get it
hell
cut in
no.
half. Exactly.
I don't
No.
know. Yeah, I can fucking eat. I don't look like I can, but I can fucking eat.
Oh, I
Last
look
time-
like you can and I
last
can't eat.
The
I
last
look
time
like-
I went to Velvet Burger, I went with my miss. I got the beef one, she got the chicken one, and she couldn't finish hers, and we had all these fries left, and I smashed mine out. She took like 3 bites out of hers, and she's like, I can't. She's like, I'm already full. And I'm like, you fucking kidding me? So I snatched that shit up, fucking smashed that back, and then ate all the chips, and then I was like, I want another fucking burger. Like, I got fucking many calories.
Wait,
that
wait,
day.
So
Yeah.
is it a chicken burger or a chicken sandwich over there?
Oh my
A chicken
god.
burger.
Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, I want to talk this out. Come on. I'm still on this sandwich thing, yo. I'm still on it.
All right.
It's a chicken
But we
sandwich,
just
isn't it?
wanna
Even though it's
agree-
on a bun, yeah? Huh?
We have to agree to disagree. I'm not going to finish the conversation. It's just- I'm not even going to go further.
No. This is exactly why we had the podcast. We figured this shit out.
See, that's
Wait,
to say,
wait.
just to piss our guest off.
Someone's got to do it.
I
You know
bet
what?
forget
When
about
it's an American on, you can piss off the American.
it.
I'm outnumbered right now. I'm outnumbered.
No, but we don't
Friggin'
want to piss you off. Like
2 Kiwis and a dick here, man. Like, come on. But
Oh, shit.
yeah, like I said, come on, Hardware. I know you have thoughts.
Oh,
He's about
no.
to rip off the Santa hat and like,
see you later. I'm out. Yeah.
fuck this Christmas spirit bullshit.
Bah humbug.
I'm the fucking Grinch now,
No,
motherfuckers.
I've said my bit about it.
Okay. All right.
No.
Fine. No more fun for Daddy Ace. God.
Yeah.
I love doing that kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
But also, Algo asked me what my justification for a hot dog being a sandwich is when a hot dog is in a a bun that isn't even split in half. I just say, well, we call Philly cheesesteaks sandwiches, don't we? And they're not split in half either. So that's my justification.
I've never heard of that
A-
before.
A Philly cheesesteak? Oh my god. Okay.
America just sounds like my kind of place, man. You guys got
There-
all the food.
There's a bunch. Well, there's a reason why America is called the melting pot. Like, we have so many different cultures here that we just get so much good
Yep.
shit, you know? Like, that's why I love America. People can hate on it all they want and say, you know, it's the most fucked up place in the world right now. But honestly, like, we have some of the greatest fucking cuisine. We got some of the
True.
best music. You know, people come here to, you know, make sure that the whole world essentially can, you know, get a taste of, you know, whatever they're doing. Like, you know, whether it's food, music, art, shit, whatever. You know, just like how Europe was back in the day before Europe got dethroned. You know, like
True.
we're just a hub.
True.
We're a hub for everything.
Mm.
But yeah, so that's that's just my argument for why a hot dog is a sandwich.
Yeah.
It's called a burger, you fucking virgin.
Hey, don't worry. I'm thinking about your mom tonight when you want to go to bed.
I fucking hope so. You are my dad.
She's a lovely lady. Wait, how am I your dad and a virgin at the same time?
Oh, because it's Christmas.
You're a Christian, man. You believe in Mary.
Okay, okay.
Got gangbanged before Jesus.
Okay.
Tell you what, if that fucking like the Virgin Mary story happened today, I ain't believing. She a hoe.
I should be offended. Where's my trigger? Oh shit, I forgot my trigger with Alec Baldwin. Honestly, I think that's one of the biggest things I have a problem with the Bible. I don't understand the whole virgin birth thing. I have faith it happened. I don't understand it. I don't.
I'll tell you what, that's one strong-willed husband or whatever the fuck boyfriend.
That's so well. I mean, Christian.
My question is this though. Hold on, I don't want to cut you off or anything, but this is my question. How the fuck did she have a husband or a boyfriend or whatnot, and she's still a virgin?
Yeah.
No.
Like,
She.
Like, how useless is this guy?
I mean, so technically they weren't. Technically, they weren't married, from what I remember correctly. They weren't actually married yet. They were arranged to be married. So arranged marriages were a huge thing back in those days, right? Yo, oh shoot! I'm sorry to hear that, Doc. It might be an internet problem.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's not just me then. No, I'm quiet, but
I'll turn them up. I'm already at yellow barring, so the volume thing. Someone else was having that problem. But to go back to the whole that topic, like so in the Christian and Jewish faith, you know, you're supposed to save yourself till marriage, right? You know, that's kind of the whole thing. But and you know, there's a lot of people who actually still practice that to this day. You know, I have actually a few friends who were like that, and you know, it's like some people. That's why a lot of Christian marriages fail, because they get married really early, so they can be like, I can have sex now, and it's like, oh, you're getting married because you're attracted to that person physically, not because you love them. Good on you.
Marriage is like, this is how I see marriage. Like, I'm not buying it before testing it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Like, I want to play with it before I know. Like, okay, yeah, this is what I want.
You know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know.
I'm gonna get so much hate from the Christian group.
And shit, and then you're like, yeah, I can sex, and she doesn't need. She just lays there.
Oh.
She just starfishes you like, yeah, daddy. And you're just like, well, yeah, okay, this is fun.
So, yeah. Actually, I converted my lady, who, you know, very hardcore Christian. But she, in the Christian faith, at least here in America, I don't know about in other places, but in America, you know, you're not even supposed to. Yeah, Striking. This is our guest. Hardware Talks NZ or NZ, depending what part of the country you're in. But I know you're over here in the bright part of the world where we say NZ instead. That's supposed to be my volume's just shit right now. I don't understand. I'll turn you. Anyone else? Let me know how my volume is. I'm hoping it's not a huge issue, but I'll go ahead and up my volume a tad bit. So, but there's another thing where it's like you're not supposed to move in with someone of the opposite sex that's not related to you until marriage as well. Which that's a huge thing, and and I'm just like, I stopped believing in that when I got one of my more serious relationships, and it's like I went on vacation with her for a full week and realized, holy shit, I can't deal with this bullshit. This chick leaves the cap off the toothpaste, just
Oh.
so like they're a bigger slob than I am, which I'm a slob, but like at least it's like a clean mess. It's not like a disgusting
It's
mess.
organized.
Yeah, it's an organized chaos.
Right
yeah.
You look at my couch right now. I know you can't really see it, but because there's so much shit on my couch. That's why you can't see it.
my whole thing right here. It's organized to my knowledge, which means I know exactly where everything is. I know right back here behind my Oculus, there's my 3DS and everything. People are like, why is your 3DS back there? Why is it covered? Blah, blah, blah. It is my freaking mess. Let me deal with it. It's organized. But yeah, so my lady was always against living with, a significant other, until marriage, until all of a sudden she's like, I'm actually really happy we moved in together because now I know your quirks and, now I know that I can definitely, get married and live with you for, the rest of my life. And it's like, exactly. And I feel that's the same way with sex too. You got to make sure you're sexually,
That's an important part.
compatible.
You gotta test these things out before you you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The whole point of the start of the relationship.
Now, what I don't like is how you're putting it, where you're like, I gotta test this new car out before I buy it.
Yeah, well, you don't just buy a car because you like it. You take it to the mechanic to see if it runs properly.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't jump in that car. I'm like buying the car, and then I jump in it. And I'm like, this was a fucking waste of money. Like,
that is hilarious.
That's how I see it. I mean, it's a very bad analogy, but
it just sounds like you're objectifying your significant other. It's like you're a car, and therefore that is exactly what you are.
I tell you what, my missus, I would be completely happy to marry her. She's great.
Oh yeah,
I've tested her out a lot.
I was gonna say she treats you better than you deserve to be treated.
Oh, she treats me well, man. She cooks me dinners, and she's such a good cook.
Well, that's an islander in her.
Yeah,
you chose right. You chose proper.
There's this really cool Samoan dessert. It's like a mashed banana with sago and stuff like. Oh my god, it's called sorbet. And fuck me, she's gonna learn to make it because she doesn't know, but her mum makes it really well, and she's gonna learn how to make it. And I'm gonna be eating that a lot.
You're gonna become as big as me, dude.
No, I wish.
You will.
Rub bellies together. Oh, looking forward to that.
That's okay about me.
People like stand here and then they do the chest bump.
It's not a chest bump though. It's a belly bump.
It's a belly bump. That's us, bro. Anyway, I think we should call it a night for the podcast. I see we're almost.
This man is jonesing to get back onto Vigor.
I am. I am.
Oh no! He's got the shakes. He's got the fucking.
I'm freaking the fuck out.
Do you have your nicotine tonight? Do you have your nicotine for the rest of the night? Thank God.
Yep.
I don't know if I can deal with another jonesing sugar.
I can't deal with it either. I was stressing last night, man.
Yes, you were, dude.
She even came around late, like before I get in the stream, and I was like, "Oh, I need babe." But yeah.
Oh, there's Vader.
You want some, Vader? You want some? I'll give it you, and I'll die. Most likely.
No worries. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, just a couple quick things. Once again, our guest here, Hardware Talks NZ. Where can we find you on everything? Like, tell us where we can find you.
Do the shout out.
Yeah. Hardware Talk New Zealand on Twitch. I've just started getting back into Twitter a little bit again, so that's Carsman50. I'm also starting Hover. I don't know if you've heard of Hover. It's kind of like TikTok for gamers.
Interesting.
And that's just Hardware Talk New Zealand on there as well. Facebook group, also Hardware Talk New Zealand. And yeah, I'm taking a 2-week break from Twitch. I'll be back here on from something around the 10th of January. So you better catch me there. And I mainly just stream weekends. So yeah, that's me, I think. But I'll still be hanging around other streams and Discord and stuff like that. It's just a matter of I just won't be able to stream from where I'm at. So yeah,
Sounds good.
that's
Any
me.
big plans? Any big plans for the stream and all your other social stuff? Like, got anything you wanna let loose to the public?
Yeah. I guess like one of the I've got a community challenge that's almost finished that I'm sort of wanting to do some sort of charity stream work and do it properly. Actually, go out there and actually talk to charities and actually sort of advertise
awesome.
things and do all that sort of stuff. So that's something that I'm definitely looking to do next year. Also, if you are a follower, I still need to figure out how I'm going to do it, but I'm running. The giveaway will be launched once I've actually done the painting on the graphics card block that I'm giving away to anybody anywhere in the world. So you guys could win it if you're involved as well. And also, what else is on my list? Oh yeah, if I get to another 10 subs, I'll be doing a live computer build. I'll do that completely from the desk behind me. So I'm going to do that from start to finish. That'd be really neat.
There we go.
But otherwise, yeah, just on the Forza grind, getting through Borderlands, and I'll be sending word out to probably you guys as well, and anybody who in chat or anybody who watches who's interested in tech. Please come and talk to me. I'm willing to spread the word out about coming on my podcast as well. So, and I'm sure you'll be back at some point. I can guarantee that one. So,
Hope so.
yeah, that's my plans. Yeah. Yeah,
All
absolutely.
right.
Thank you for joining us for this podcast as a first guest. It's been good.
Thank you for finally having me. I know I've been a bit slack, but that's just in my nature. All right,
That's all right. That's all right.
I think there's blame to go for everyone on that one.
Oh no.
Like I said, this podcast does not have a set plan of topics and that we just jump on and chat.
We just have a set schedule.
Yeah.
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 That I forget, apparently.
Yeah.
All right.
Busy week.
All right. In that case, everybody, also, you can find BigSugah at all these right down below: Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. Same with me over here. So BigSugah live at Twitch, myself, XenosAce at Twitch, bam, we're going to be streaming some Vigor. I call it Vigor. It's also known as the Big V or Vigor. Yes. We are going to be playing that. Other than that, if you guys are watching on the YouTube channel, please sub. Why not? Does it hurt you?
Yeah.
It only makes us feel good. You want to make us feel good? Yeah, it's free. You want to make us feel good? Because you know what? We are looking good. We are all looking good here. No, not just me. You and you. We're all looking good here. So why not?
I'm ugly, man. Completely, always.
Yeah. And you know what?
Looking fucking great.
I'm gonna be the one who's moderating the chat. So anyone who does anything in the comment section on the YouTube channel, don't worry. Let's be the next Grand Thumb, except for with people who are chuckle fucks like us.
Yeah.
So with that being said.